All right, so look, first and foremost, my guy, I know y'all saw that video with Rich Homie Quan in a situation like that, right? Now, it's a lot of things that people is not saying, they overlooking and everything else. You got King AK-47. He's giving these niggas a motherfucking outweigh, which is something that I don't approve of.
Dude, nigga. That's how we move. We move way better than these niggas.
At this moment. Then you got Sko, Say No to Sko, whatever his name is, right? His whole thing is to bring the audience in and get the audience input. And very rarely do he ever give us an insight on his opinion on things.
Y'all, it's not people work, period.
You feel what I'm saying? But look, this is something that you got to look at, right? First and foremost, I'm going to say that these motherfuckers had something to do with it. And let me explain why. Rich Homie Quan has an open addiction. This is something that he went on interviews many times. It's something that he said.
Hey, was it drugs involved?
Oh, hell yeah, man. I was on Molly every day. Oof. Listen, geeked up. Fight down. Listen, I'm talking, bro, I felt like I couldn't do a show or a song without being on Molly.
When did that start?
If you was a companion of Rich Homie Quan, which is his baby mama, you cannot tell me that you did not believe at one moment that he might have or knew that he was under the influence of any type of controlled substance, which then put him in this compromising position. And if you his brother, who you got this smoking a blunt with this nigga, you cannot tell me that you did not know that this man was high at the time of the situation. And I knew that you knew that he was high because you had a conversation with the father and told the father that in fact that he was high. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that you withhold from the goddamn cops.
And he saw Quan on the floor in the kitchen. And he picked Quan up. And when he picked him up, he said Quan was breathing hard.
Okay.
He laid him on the sofa. He was snoring. I'm sorry if they was snoring. So he laid him on the sofa. He went back upstairs. And when he came, so he checked him and stuff. You know, like he was, said that he was, breathing. And said that he laid him on the sofa. And Dre went to take the Sprinter to the shop for me. And I missed three calls from Amber, who was his girl, who was his baby mama. And she texted me, she was like, please call me. I'm finna call the ambulance. So when she said that, I was in Decatur, I immediately came here. And when I got here, they had him on a stretcher. And had that thing on his chest, with his arms up. So entertain him, man. He do drugs.
But let's continue. The cops talked to the baby mama. Asked the baby mama, is there anything that he probably had taken which then put him in this position? She says no.
Do you see anything, maybe anything he might have taken or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Red flag. Then he goes and talks to the brother. Is there anything that he probably had took to put him in this position? He says no.
I just know one night.
Let me explain this to you. I'm not the drug police.
I know you can.
Where's, I know you took some prescription Xanax last night or whatever. Where's all that stuff? What do you keep?
That's why I don't know nothing about none of that.
Who lives here? You stay here?
He then asks the motherfucking the goddamn dude who controlled the sounds waves, or where the fuck his name is. He asks him, did Rich Homie Quan intake anything? He also says no. So you got three motherfuckers who was present at the house at that time, who all three of these motherfuckers said that Rich Homie Quan did not take nothing that they know of. So then that's when the police had a conversation with the father. And then the father told them that the brother, in fact, told him that Rich Homie Quan was under the influence of something, possibly Xanax, and he drunk some lean that same morning. So that's when the police goes back and then asks the entrepreneur, where the fuck his name is? I don't know what the fuck he is. I'm gonna call the nigga the studio guy. Ask the studio guy and the brother, did Rich Homie Quan take anything? Again, they both said no. So that's when the police then had to inform them on what the information that the father told them that the brother had originally told the father.
Were y'all doing anything? Look, once again, I said I'm not the drug police. I don't really care. Were y'all doing drugs or smoking anything?
No.
I know y'all. He said your dad said y'all smoked a blunt.
Yeah, maybe, but
any
at
pills
that time,
or anything like that?
Huh?
Any pills or anything?
Nah.
Okay. Did you see him do any pills?
I didn't see him.
Okay. So at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So do you live here as well?
Well, they said that Rich Homie Quan was taking pills and drinking lean. And then that's when the brother was like, oh, well, if he did, that's something that I don't partake in. He probably keep it on his person type shit, yada, yada, yada. Man, fuck all that shit, my nigga. This is a red flag. And let me explain to you why this is a red flag. Because y'all motherfuckers knew that he was under the influence, my nigga. He was under the influence. Let's overlook the fact that he was in this compromising position. Y'all overlooked it for quite some time before y'all called the laws, my nigga. Y'all called the laws like after 11 o'clock. And he was already in this compromising position right there by the staircase around what, 3 or 4, maybe 2 o'clock? Because it went from 2 to 3 to 3 to 4. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all would have then told a police officer that he might have been under the influence of something, my guy, they could have administered Narcan and possibly gave him that chance, that higher percentage to shake back. But because y'all withheld the information from him, they had no reason to believe that he might have been overdosing. So they never administered Narcan. Second red flag. The second red flag is this. Whenever he approached the baby mama was doing all this.
And come in the room. So after that, I woke up around 11. And I come in here. And I don't feel his pulse, his heart, or anything.
So when you saw
No tears falling out this fat face bitch face. No tears is coming out of her mouth, my nigga. So this right here is a front. This is absolutely a front. Now, King AK-47 said, well, maybe they was having a kickback. Everybody was getting high. And then Rich Homie Quan started convulsing. So then that gave everybody enough time to say, hey, look, if you got warrants, leave. Hey, say, let's get these drugs. Let's transport these drugs outside of this house. So therefore, it won't be no type of investigation going back on the plug and connecting dots and shit like that. We don't want nobody to get in trouble. So let's take all the drugs out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get rid of all of this shit. All right. If that was the case, we getting high, we enjoying ourselves. Something happened that wasn't already pre-planned or ordained to happen. Emotions will still be high because something happened that we didn't even expect to happen. Something happened that we wasn't even ready for. This is my brother that's going through this right now, my nigga. This is your baby father that's going through this right now, my nigga. Emotion will still be high. So therefore, emotion would have been shown. The baby mama showed no emotion. The brother showed no emotion. In fact, the brother told the police, Rich Homie Quan was standing right here whenever he was eating. You know what I'm saying? Then he passed out right there. You know what I'm saying? He always do this.
Sleep. I'm like, you can see like food still like on his teeth. So I'm like, I know he ain't gonna see the food is now. You know what I'm saying?
So he was down, he just
He
went
was asleep, yeah. But that ain't the first time he done went to sleep on the kitchen floor either.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
He giggled, my nigga. You giggled, my nigga. And then you go to the motherfucking funeral and get the I went from riding bikes to flying on jets.
You know, sometimes no hot water, man. Like we
like, man, come on, my nigga. Let's cut it out, fam. Cut it out, man. You know what I'm talking about? Third red flag. My third red flag is this, my nigga. This right here is obvious signs that something's going on or something had happened that we don't want something to get out. Now, the entrepreneur, the music guy, where the fuck his name is. Now, the music guy then get approached by the police officer. The police officer then ask him, hey, say, look, let me go ahead and run your name through. He just looks at the cop.
Yeah. What's your name, boss? What's your name?
I need to say something?
Yeah, just need your name because we're in the house.
I'm gonna confirm.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, if you don't want to talk to me, you're going to talk to somebody else. Okay, cool.
Just looks at him. So the cop then told him, hey, look, bro, this right here is an investigation. After the police found out that this was Rich Homie Quan, nigga, he was on ass. Hey, look, bro, this right here is an investigation, so I'm going to need your information. And he seemed reluctant to give him the information. That's not the only motherfucker that was reluctant. The female who came to see you, nigga, the female who came to see you was approached by the cop outside. And then the police asked her the same thing, what's your name? And she was very much so reluctant to give the motherfucking information.
Asking you some questions, that's it. All right? I mean, you're walking away from me, I'm trying to talk to you.
Yes.
Okay. Spell your first name for me.
Kiara.
Kiara.
A-R-A.
Okay. What is your last name?
Brownie.
What's your date of birth, Miss Browning? What's your phone number, ma'am? Your phone number? Somebody passed away upstairs. We are here to investigate that. And we talked. Yeah, I understand that, but we have got the information from everybody else in there that's been in this house. Anybody that's been in this house, came and gone from this house, we're gonna get information from them and talk to them. Okay?
Okay.
All right. That's simple as that.
Yeah.
Now, AK-47, the voice of the streets, says that, well, maybe, you know what I'm saying, she was cheating on a nigga and shit like that. She don't want this shit to get out. Yeah. Bullshit. Because these are the only two motherfuckers that was reluctant to give out personal information, like such as their name and their phone number, my nigga. So if these two people is the only two people who's doing this shit, and these two motherfuckers, the only two motherfuckers that's linked with each other in a sexual manner, or friendship, as they say, obviously a conversation was had and amongst them two about what really fucking happened, and them two trying to exclude themselves from everything in total. You feel what I'm saying? And because we know that something happened, we know that this could potentially be an investigation. Therefore, nigga, I don't want my name involved in this shit, my nigga. I don't want to go to the precinct and get to talking to these folks and, man, you need my name? You know what I'm talking about? That right there is an obvious sign, my nigga. This wasn't no situation to where we were just having a good time. Rich Homie Quan failed out, and then everybody started to panic. Because if that was the case, like I said originally, emotion would still be high. So therefore, whenever the baby mama was approached about the situation, even though she not trying to tell nobody and tell people, hey, look, bro, we was getting fucked up in this motherfucker, or they was getting fucked up in this motherfucker. The fact that Rich Homie Quan is in the situation that he was in, nigga, she would have been crying. The brother would have been confused and, oh, shit, fuck, damn. Would have been crying. So this is not one of them situations to where this was a kickback and some crazy shit just happened. We had to get rid of the drugs and some more shit. Now, what I do believe is this. Whenever the brother found Rich Homie Quan, which is the fourth red flag. Whenever the brother found Rich Homie Quan, he found Rich Homie Quan right there by the stairs and picks him up, put him on the couch, and then leaves to get the motherfucking van fixed or whatever the case may be. And then he stayed going throughout all the fucking mornings and then was told to come back around 11 o'clock. Then that's when he comes back. After Rich Homie Quan has already been convulsing some more shit and police already have been called. That, nigga, where the fuck is you going that early in the morning to get a fucking van fixed? Makes no fucking sense to me. Nah, nigga, you was getting rid of evidence, nigga. You was getting rid of the fentanyl. You was getting rid of the lean, the pills, and everything else, my nigga, because you knew when the police was called, this could potentially start an investigation, and we don't need them connecting no dots. If I had a brother, my nigga, fuck them pills, fuck the lean, fuck the fentanyl. Nigga, call the cops, tell the cops this could potentially be an overdose. Fuck that. I was just getting high with this nigga my damn self. Tell them that this is a motherfucking overdose. And when they ask me who we get the shit from, nigga, John down the street sold us that shit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. YSL Woody told us, my nigga, fuck the street code shit, nigga. I'm telling. Then next week, nigga, I'm gonna be on 20 versus 1. Now, this is my conclusion on how Rich Homie Quan was found. He was eating his food. Now, me personally, I have some type of shit that started with a V, dealing with the heart and the blood pressure. So I pass out at random sometimes. True story. So whenever I'm passing out, I know something is wrong. I know I might pass out because the lightheadedness, the shakiness, the dizziness, and this strong wave of, it's just a fucked up feeling all in total. You know what I'm saying? So Rich Homie Quan, I personally feel like he was in the middle of eating and then he felt something off. Maybe his chest got heavy. Maybe he got hit with a large heat wave or dizziness or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he started to black out. Maybe he started to spot out or something like that. He recognized that something was wrong with him. So then that's when he leave from this side of the counter, right? Just pretend like I'm on the counter. I ain't got money like Rich Homie, but let's pretend I'm on the counter. So he leave from eating his food. Fork is standing up inside the plate, my nigga. That means he was in the middle about to take another bite on some shit. He leave from the counter, walk towards the stairs, and just didn't make it up the motherfucking stairs. He collapsed right there in front of the stairs. Tells me that he felt like something was possibly wrong, and he tried to make his way around people, other people that was in the house. So therefore, if something do happen, y'all can take care of me. Y'all can minister what it is that's needed. Y'all can call the paramedics. You know what I'm saying? It's better for this to happen in front of the presence of others versus this shit happen right here by myself, and it takes that much more longer. You know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like, my nigga, this shit here was I feel like it was a setup. Honestly feel like it was a setup. 100,000. 100,000, my nigga. And come on now. The baby mama ain't give a fuck. She showed us that whenever she was putting on the way she was putting on. The brother, on the other hand, my nigga, everything about you is just fishy, my nigga. Everything about you is just fishy, my nigga. Nigga, no, man, come on, my nigga. You cried. Nigga, you cried. I don't even know if you even cried at the funeral for real. But it's just me, though. It's just me, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch them niggas, man. Watch them niggas. Since Chicago came through this bitch with this backdoor ideology, my nigga, that's what the fuck been going on throughout the whole 50 states when it come down to these niggas, man. You better watch your circle before they hurt you.